How goes? Turn that down a little. Okay. All right, Pork. You're frisked. Congrats on being frisked. How are you doing? Daioh, good to see you. How's the snow? Goshi, happy Wednesday going on Thursday. How are you doing? Corin, hope you're doing well. All exhausted, feet and legs aching. Oh, there we go. All right, are we ready? Hold on. Off to a great start here. Hold on. Let me pause the music so we can enjoy this. Corin, thank you for the 30 stream watch streak. You know what that is? It's time. Let's do it. Let's go. We're streaking. Corin, thank you for the 30 watch streak.
We are streaking.
We are streaking. Is there, kind of like cocking, is there an equivalent for streaking on Better Twitch TV? You would think so. Ugh. Let's see. Not really. There's nothing really good for a streak. Huh, okay. Well, that's fine. All right. How are y'all doing? Happy whatever this is. I can't keep it straight. Corin, thank you again for the 30 watch streak. Like I was a little late. Things are going well. We finished the ribbing yesterday. So we're gonna do 2 setup rows and then we start. So let's get those setup rows going. There's currently a light snow. All right, thank you. Thank you for the update. Update in the field from our correspondent, Daioh. Thank you. No job yet, but trying. All right. I expect job news any day this week. I went and got my blood drawn today for next week's physical, so we'll see how poorly my health has declined over the last year. Looking forward to it. Okay, make one right, Pearl. Make one right. Front to back with right needle. Wait, what? What did I mean by this? Front to back with the right needle. Oh, right. Yeah, but I don't remember how that works now. And then we knit in the back of the stitch. Right. But wait a minute. So, is it this way? Do you do full loop-de-loo? Is it a full loop? Like that? No, something's not right. What am I forgetting? It can't be like that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Man, I don't remember how to do any of this. Okay. Oh, that's the stitch, right? Okay. That's right. You're picking up a stitch here. So front to back. And then knit in the back of the stitch. We're purling. So like I go... Wait a minute. What just happened there? Okay, let's try that again. I think that's what we're supposed to be doing. Yes. That's a sexy pearl. Okay. I got way too excited at that. I'm sorry. Place marker. Are we ready? This marker is going to be here forever until we're done. We go with the big one to note that we're doing big stuff. Okay. Where am I? Who am I? Why am I here? Anyone? You have to be pretty old to remember that one. It's also pretty damn obscure. Okay. We're gonna do a row A. So we're gonna knit. And then we're gonna purl 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this is our section A, which is going to be the that narrow cable band. So 9 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now we're going to place a marker. Okay. Now we're going to do the B setup row. The B setup row is a bit more complicated. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna do the B. And then A, C, A, C. All right, I gotta try this again. A, B, A, C, A, C, A, B, A. Okay, hold on, I can't remember. A. Oh, I get it. Okay, okay. A, then B, A, C, A, C, A, B, A. Okay, so I'm missing a yellow. Oh, there it is. Haha. Okay, I think we're good. Why you gotta do that to my rings? Why? I'm keeping a hedgehog down. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then pearl. Okay. So that should be the end of the B section. Let's count. This should be 23 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. If you didn't take them away, I wouldn't be incentivized to get more. I suppose that's true. That's right. Okay. 1, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that looks right. Now we're in the next section A, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, and then 9. Okay. We only have to count really these first couple rows because we're starting the pattern here, placing the markers. Once we have these in place, we don't have to count anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now we've got our first honeycomb pattern, pattern C. That is 19 stitches. where we purl on number 2 and number 19. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, and pearl on 19. Okay. So let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. That's going to be our honeycomb pattern, one of them. I was actually pretty happy in that I got to do the doctor stuff pretty fast today. I took an Uber to the hospital instead of walking because I discovered last year that apparently if I walk there, my my blood and urinalysis come out all wacky. Apparently, like having a lot of physical activity right before you get your blood drawn and you do your urinalysis leads to wonky results. So so I took an Uber and then I walked back to work. And it's nice out, right? I mean, it was like 50 degrees out, so it was cool, but it was nice to get some exercise. Some more exercise. Mm. Eight and 9. Okay, we got another A section. That's 9 there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. We have our second honeycomb section. So again, 19 with a pearl on 2 and 19. 1, 2. Five. Oh. Okay, that's 10. Oops, that should be a pearl. That's 19. Okay. So there's 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right. There we go. We do another A section. I got caught unawares by a late meeting I had on the calendar. And so I got stuck at work. I was about halfway through before I realized I could be walking home listening to this. So I left halfway through. And it's good that I did because I hadn't eaten. So I got home and I'm still listening and I'm preparing my lunch. It's like 3 o'clock at this point. And the meeting goes late, of course, by like 10 or 15 minutes. And I crammed down the food and now I'm like overly stuffed. So like, oh, if I had left at a normal time, I would not be this stuffed right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're good. This is our B section, which we're surrounding with yellow rings. And the B section is very complicated. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I actually did not verify that last section. That was dangerous of me. Okay, and final ring. Oh, no, come off. Okay, we're fine. Let's verify this. $23, good. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 9. That's good. Okay, and then we're in the end here, which is going to be make one. No. Knit one. Okay. Make one left purl, which I'm going to do as back to front, and then knit in the front of the stitch. No, that's not right. Back to front. Oh, right. It's more like this. No, that's too big of a hole. All right. No. That hole is too big. Is that right? I don't think that's right. I feel like that hole is way too big. I mean, like when I don't like pull it open, it's not big. I feel like I did it differently somehow before. I don't know how else I would do it. I mean, I guess you could like... No. I guess that's it. I guess we're just doing this. And I just don't pretend I'm ripping it open. Okay, make one pearl, and then we're gonna pearl two. I'm gonna pearl two together. And knit two. Okay. I wasted way too much time on that. Okay. That is our setup row. One. We got one more setup row that's just going back on the wrong side. So this should be relatively straightforward because it's just we don't have to count anymore. So we're gonna knit, we're gonna slip, and we're gonna knit. Now we're back to doing our basket weave section. Okay, 189. Oop, oop, oop. Okay. Unos. One. Okay. There we go. Another A section. Uh-oh, did I pearl that? Okay, I did slip it, and I slipped that one. I do this every time on the wrong side. Like suddenly I'm like, oh no! Have I been paying attention? And apparently I have. It's really easy there to accidentally pearl that instead of slip it. Okay, 1, 2. 3, 4. 6. 8. 14. Oh boy. There we go. Okay, so that's setting up the big cable pattern. One last cable section on the back side set up. We have done no actual cables at this point. And 9. Okay. The dragon is from Dragon Ball. Okay, and we end with a knit slip knit. Okay, there we go. All right, our setup rows are, oops. Well, there. Our setup rows are done. Okay, so we are ready to knit for reals. So this is it. Here we go. Row 1. Let's go. It's gonna be rough. Let's do it. All right, let's go. All right, we go back to the very beginning. A1. Oh. Okay. There we go. Hey, Phoenix Gamer, how's it going? You got a 3DS emulator working? You can play XY and Moon and Sapphire? Nice. Oh man. Okay. Is that? I guess that's right. Okay. We're on B1. Okay, C1. Alright, we got ads coming up here in a couple minutes. I think I'm gonna go grab some more water.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Alright. Hey, have a good one, Goshi. Alright, there's the ad break. Let's grab a stretch. I'm gonna grab some more water. I'll be right back. Keep on knitting. Oh. Okay, let's keep a cable in. I would like to finish this cable row and get a wrong side done so that we've got 2 full rows done, our first 2 full rows done. So why is that not? Hey, coffee, how's it going? Doing okay? All right. Uh,
Hello there.
okay. There's our honeycomb section. Second one done. We're finally getting into doing our cables again. Oh, right. Oh, wait, no. Yes, no. Yes, no. Oh man, okay. Okay. Whoa, what happened here? Why did this one get all crazy? I guess it just looks really big. Okay. Knit. Purl. Knit. Okay. There we go. I guess that stitch will chill out. All right. Let's do the wrong side here. Oh man, I'm way too full. Oh. Oof. All right. Oh, almost halfway through. We're gonna read some Bleach again today. The Jujutsu Kaisen chapter is gonna be just ridiculously long, so we can't do that until like Friday. Sadly. Oh, is that the actual end? Guess that was the actual end. Huh. All right. What do you know? Hmm. Hmm. All right, almost there. Okay, knit. All right. There we go. We've got the first 2 rows done. The starts of all the baby cables. So the basket weave, the cross weave, the main big cable section, the 2 honeycomb patterns. Oh, all right. It's all off to a good start. Okay. We're going to pause there. We're going to read some Bleach. Jujutsu Kaisen, we would be reading that today, but it's too long. It's going to take like an hour. So. Actually, I'm worried it's going to take more than an hour. Because we could do an hour. So no JJK today. And no JJK tomorrow. Oh, although I guess again we could do maybe tomorrow, but... Alright, so we're on Bleach. 32, chapter 283. Oh, no AKIRA today either. We should have time for some Azumanga. Oops. Oops. Okay.
Pancake.
Oh, pancake. All right. Pause the music. Oh boy. All right. Manga time. All right. Okay. Let me start recording. And actually, let me get the stream updated. Japanese Bleach again. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's read chapter 283 of Bleach, You Don't Hurt Anymore. Ichigo has stepped in to protect Inoue from Grimjo's spikes that he threw. That's kind of the flapping of his cape or whatever. Zung. Him landing. 助けに行ったのか? 助けに行ったのか? So went to save. You went to help. わざわざご苦労なこったな? Expressly on purpose. Hardship. Koru? I guess that's inviting. Is that Cole? Asking for? I think it's this Cole. Or is it Kotoda? Okay, I'm not sure which one that's supposed to be. Okay, so aren't you? Nah. So, like on purpose, you're inviting, asking for hardships, or it's the event of hardships on purpose. Anyway, it's kind of the same sense either way. In a sense, right? You're looking for troubles on purpose, aren't you? どうした息が上がってるぜ? Are there... Okay, so that's Inoue up there. Those are just a bunch of columns up there. Grinjo says, how did? What's wrong? What happened? Breath increasing? He got Agaru. Yeah, but breath is increasing? I don't know what else that could mean. Iki o agaru. Yeah, it's like increasing. It could also mean to stop working properly. Like you can't breathe, whatever. Either way, something about your breath. Ma. Gasha. Well, he whips out his arm here. Gasha. I guess. Or whips out his elbow. And the spikes return, I guess. Oh, no. I guess it's a Jiki? Maybe he's got another spike he's firing off here. Yeah. Don. Okay, yeah, so he fires off another spike. Gwa. Yet again, it's always the infrastructure that takes all the damage. Koitsu wo gohatsu mo kuratte n da. These things, even 5 shots, 8. So, kurao, to eat, to absorb like an attack. So you absorbed as many as 5 of these things. So when he says koitsu, he means these things. Zuzun. That's the big column there collapsing. Buji no hou ga douka shiteru ga na? The direction of safety or the direction of being okay? How is it that you're doing that, I wonder? So basically, it's any wonder that you're still safe. You're still okay. Bikin. Uh-oh. Okay, so Bikin, his mask is cracking. Kamen no hou mo genkai ka? The direction of the mask also? Limit? So is your mask also at its limit? Genkai dato. The limit, you say? Zwa. Okay, he puts his hand up there, pulls it away, and I guess it's fixed. Dare ga Daioh. I guess like whose limit? The limit you say, like, for who? Darega, like whose limit it is. Anyway, okay. Plucky, as if in response, a shattering sound comes from, or cracking sound comes from Grimjo's mask, or whatever you want to call that thing. Shibutoi na. Shibutoi is stubborn or impertinent. So you're stubborn, you're impertinent, aren't you? Shibutoi. Tenacious, stubborn. Gasha. Pulls out his claws. So de nakia ikane. Okay, that way, not becoming, cannot go. So it's a double negative, like it's like it must go that way. It must go that way. I don't think that's... Yeah. Okay. Omae koso soto gata ga kiteru you ni mieru ze. Okay, you in particular, you're the one. Soto is like proportionally or appropriately. Yeah, befitting. Gata. Coming out, that appearance is visible. So it looks like you're the one that's appropriately gata, which I guess is rattling or clattering. Yeah. Gata ga kuru. Gata ga kuru, kiteru, is showing one's age, starting to creak at the joints, starting to wear out. So again, you're the one. Koso's a highlighter, intensifier. It's you. Appropriately showing one's age appears to be, that's how it's visible. Zari. Warina. Sorry, you know. Do. Okay, so that's both of their feet. Soitsu wa mimachigai da. As for that, it's a visual mistake. Yeah, a mistaken vision, a misjudgment. So as for that, meaning what you just said, that's a mistake. Misjudgment. All right. So they're both cracking, and they're both pretending not they're cracking. And we get our splash page here for 283. Gun. All right. So, gun. Ino is watching this. You just hear the sounds of their fighting. She's watching this. Kowagacha dame. Being scared is no good. Like, I can't be scared, or don't be scared. This is Inoue thinking to herself. Kowagacha. So same thing, but she kind of pauses in the middle of that. Meanwhile, we get dokun, 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 the badump sound, the heartbeat. Ga, ga. So she's watching this. Dame, it's no good. So, kowagacha dame. Don't be scared. Being scared is no good. Anome o omoidasu to. This is a conditional. When I remember those eyes, she's talking about Ichigo. When I remember those eyes, anome o omoidasu to, Kurosaki-kun ga shiranai dareka ni natte shimatta you ni kanjite shimau. Kurosaki-kun, unknown somebody to that becoming, in that manner, do the feeling of with regret. So, when I remember those eyes, it feels like, in a Shimao sort of way, it feels like the appearance or the manner of becoming not knowing who Kurosaki is. So it's like I don't even know who he is. That's what it feels like. Kurosaki-kun no me no doko ni mo atashi nante utsutte nai to kanjite shimau. Even in somewhere of the eyes of Kurosaki-kun, me or whatever, not reflecting, feeling like. Okay, so it's feeling like I or whatever am not reflecting somewhere in his eyes. And notice again, she's saying kanjite shimau. So she's feeling like this and she doesn't like it. It's got a sense of finality, regret, not pleased with the situation. Okay, that's hideous. Kurosaki-kun. All right, there she is up there. I guess that's Ichigo looking up as an attack is coming in on his face. Bagua. Oh, piece of the mask coming off here. Is that a Sa? Do something. Do. Okay, that's both of them like getting ready to jump. Looks like Grimjo is also appropriately cracking. We get a big gun. That's axe and sword. Bakin. Doza. Ichigo sliding back. Oh wait, no. Sliding back on his face. Sliding on his face. So the do is his head hitting down and the za is then his face sliding. Zaza. Do. I guess he flipped up. Do zaza. Okay, Grimjo comes wheeling in. Godon. And you can kind of see them there. Kamensuketa Ichigo ga osareteru su. Okay, so this is Nell starting to say mask here, Kamen. Mask attached Ichigo being pushed. Osarete, can osareru mean anything else? Being pushed, being pressed down. Yeah. So like Ichigo with his mask being pushed. Dorodoni sama no toki mo, Urukiora sama no toki mo. Also at the time of Lord Dorodoni and also at the time of Lord Urukiora, Kamensuketa toki wa Ichigo ga atto teki ni katte su. As for the mask attached times, as for the times he has his mask on, Ichigo is the one overwhelmingly winning. He was overwhelmingly winning when he had his mask on. Kamen sugeteru Ichigo wa muteki datta su. As for Ichigo with the mask on, invincible was. he was invincible. Muteki literally means like without enemy. But so being invincible. Okay, there's Ichigo being not invincible. Sono Ichigo ka. That Ichigo. Anna ni yarare chimao nante. In that way, being done in, how could it be? How could that Ichigo, how could he be being done in like that? And again, yarare te shimao, with a sense of like finality, etc. Okay. Now looks up at Inoue. Gambare Ichigo! Hang in there, Ichigo. Do your best. Hore. Nani o suteru ska? Anta mo ouen suru yo. Okay, so she's saying, hey, like, what are you doing? What's the suteru, though? Oh, shiteru. Yeah. Nell turned some of her she's into su's. So that's nani o shiteru. So what are you doing? Nani o shiteru yo. You also cheering do. So you cheer as well. Eh? Huh? Eh janai su. It's not eh. It's not huh. Ichigo wa anata no tame ni tatakatteru su yo. As for Ichigo, for you, for the purposes of you, is fighting. So he's fighting for you. Da no ni nande anata ga Ichigo o kowagateru nsu ka? Even so, why are you the one that's being scared of Ichigo? Anta ittasu yo ne? You said it, right? Ichigo wa yasashii hito datte. As for Ichigo, he's a kind person. That's what you said. Sonotori su. It is that way. It's just like you said. Neru mo sou mousu. Nell also that way thinks. So I think so too. Sono yasashii Ichigo ga. That kind, that gentle Ichigo. Anta no namae o kiite Urukiora-sama ni tobikakatte ittasu. That kind Ichigo, your name, hearing your name, into Lord Urukiora, like, this is like ripped into, tobikakatte ita. He flew into Lord Urukiora when he heard your name. Tobikakaru. Yeah. Spring at, swoop down on, threw himself upon. Ichigo wa ningen su. As for Ichigo, human. So Ichigo's a human. Sore nano ni, in spite of that, Shinigami natte, became a Shinigami. Kamen mare kabute, to the point of wearing a mask. Ana detarame na chikara tsukatte, and using that horrific power. Detarame. Yeah, that crazy power. He's doing those things. So he's a human, but in spite of that, became a Shinigami to the point of wearing a mask and using that sort of crazy power. Anna detarame na chikara tsukatte. Ichigo ga kurushiku nai wake nai su. Kurushii no ni kimatteru su. Okay, so Ichigo doing suffering. Oh. Ichigo not suffering. Reason. There's no reason that Ichigo would not be suffering. And even though he's in pain, kimatteru, he's like decisive. He's being decisive. kurushii no ni kimateru su. Yeah, I guess like even though he's like in pain, he's like still being decisive about it or something like that. Dakedo Ichigo wa anata no tame ni. But as for Ichigo, that's for you, for the purposes of you, sonna chikara tsukatte, using that sort of a power, chimamire natte, coming covered in blood, tatakatteru su, and fighting. Yeah. So, but for you, he's wielding that sort of a power and fighting and getting covered in blood. Anta ga, you, anta ga Ichigo o ouen suneide, you, for Ichigo, not doing cheering, do suru suka, I guess like, what are you going to do? Do suru suka, or like, what are you going to do? Yeah, I guess like, if you're not going to cheer for Ichigo, then what are you going to do? Solda. It is that way. That's right. Saisho wa tada. As for from the beginning, just Mina o mamori takute kokoe kita. So, as for from the beginning, just wanting to protect everyone came to Huecomundo, came to this place. So as we often see, Koko, this place is Huecomundo. So I came here initially from the start just to protect everyone, or because I wanted to protect everyone. Dakedo, but tasuketa kita to kikasareta, kokoro no doko ka de yorokonde shimatta. So, however, when heard or made to hear that came to save, somewhere in the depths of the kokoro, the heart, mind, spirit, I was happy. So they came to save, meaning like my friends came to save me when I heard that. So even though I came here to save my friend, protect my friends, when I heard that they came to save me, somewhere in the depths of my kokoro, I was happy. Kame no tsukita Kurosaki kuno mite, seeing Kurosaki wearing a mask. Tasuke ni kita no de wa nai kamoshirenai to omotte shimatta. As for coming to save me, not that, probably was thinking. So when I saw Kurosaki in that mask, in the mask, I thought maybe he didn't come to save me. And then the shimatta, again, regret, etc. Chigao no ni, even though it's different, sonna koto honto wa, that sort of a thing, as for the truth, honto wa minna do datte ii hazu nano ni. As for the reality, as for the truth, everyone, do datte ii, however it is, it's good, ought to be even though. So even though it ought to be like whatever is good for everyone, that's the reality. Atashi wa, as for me, I. So even though that's different, as for that sort of a thing, all this stuff, truly everything, everybody, whatever is good ought to be even though that. Yeah, so she's like, it really shouldn't matter. Everything, however it is fine. That's how it should be. Okay. I gone. Do yara honto ni. Oh, this is Grimjo now talking. Doyara hontoni. Somehow or another, truly. Za. Kara kara. That's pieces falling. Genkai rashi na. The limit, it seems, isn't it? So somehow or another, it truly seems like you're at the limit. So half of his mask is off, it looks like. Owari daze. It's the end. Kurosaki. Shinanai de Kurosaki-kun. Don't die, Kurosaki. That's right. Kiki doesn't want you to die either. Katanakute, not winning is fine. Gambaranakute kara, because, like, I guess, even if you don't do your best, that's fine. Yeah. So not winning is fine. Not doing your best, not hanging in there is fine, because mo kore ijo kega shinai de. Like already more than this, wounds don't do. Don't get hurt more than this. Gashi. Okay, so Grimjo was taking the advantage to attack, and of course he catches it. Exclamation point. Warui na Grimjo. Sorry, Grimjo. Domo ore wa kore ijo yareru wake ni wa ikanei rashii. Somehow, as for me, more than this, being done in reason, as for that, cannot go, it seems. So he's playing off of Inoue's words, saying it's like, it seems that it's no good to have if I'm done in, meaning like being wounded, if I'm done in any more than this. Boom. Okay, so presumably that is Ichigo coming in with a heavy attack on Grimjo. And that's the end of the chapter. Hey, thank you for the follow. And that appears to be the mask breaking through these chains in our little sketch art. That's the end of the chapter. That's 283. Now, next, 284, we still haven't seen Howling. So I can't imagine the fight's over, but you never know, right? We'll continue. That was 283. We'll continue with 284 next time. And oh no, is this going to be a flashback? It's going to be a flashback. All right, well, while the headshine is going, we'll close and look forward to 284 next time. Bing! Thank you. Perfect end. All right. This is the fight that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Two people started fighting, not knowing what that was. And they'll continue fighting just forever, just because this is the fight that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people, or two people, started fighting. Okay, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4? 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going to pause. No, don't use that. Okay. Oh, Kyusho Hatsudo. Kyusho Hatsudo, right? Or sorry, is it Kyujo? Kyujo. Hatsudo. Okay. Hold on a second. Got to start recording again. Got to change Azumanga Daioh. Get rid of Bleach. And this is volume 2, chapter 8.3. Got him. Part 1. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Once this focuses, okay. All right, let's read chapter 8, part 3 of volume 2. We got still continuing a surprise part 3. Kyujo Katsudo. Kyujo Katsudo. Relief operation. Relief activity. I guess it's Umiko Isogo. So let's go to the ocean. Let's swim. Mo yukata dazo. It's already evening. Chigaimasu. Chigaimasu yo. Ryoku nichi desu yo. Is that Midori? Midori hi? Midori no hi. Okay, this is like this is a holiday, greenery day. So it's different, you know. It's this festival, this holiday. Hey, Barbara, how's it going? Kyo chikaku de yatteru te oshieta desho. So today, nearby, doing it, I heard, meaning celebrating it, I guess. Taught, right? Yeah, like I told you. Oh shit, I taught you. I told you, right? Oh, so ka? So datta ka? Oh, is that so? Oh, it was that way, wasn't it? Kingyo torimakuru ze. Ze. Okay, so goldfish torimakuru. That's the little, what do you call it? Spatula, paper spatula that you use to catch the goldfish at the festivals. Torimakuru. Yeah. Yeah, the scam spatula, right? It's like a little circle on a handle, paper, and you're supposed to put it in the water and catch the goldfish. But of course, it's a paper, so it rips easily especially once wet. De umi ni horyu shite ageyo. Well, let's do the favor of releasing into the ocean. Yeah. Sorewa, as for that. Yeah, so we'll do the favor of releasing Horyu, meaning the fish. Yeah, discharge, liberation. Now, likely the goldfish or freshwater, which is kind of probably why Sakaki is like, as for that. Anyway, okay, so this is that's why rescue operation or whatever. All right. Oshiemasu yo. We'll teach, we'll tell. じゃあ、みんな、何々に着替えましょう。Is that yukata? Yeah, this is yukata. All right, everyone, let's do changing of clothes into yukata. So usually for a summer festival, you'll wear yukata, which are kind of like light. Well, actually, we saw it there at the very beginning. That is a yukata. Well, it still seems kind of formal for a yukata, but whatever. Motekita. I brought some. I brought. Kita. Brought. Oh, she's asking. Did you come and bring? Did you bring some? And so kita, like yes, I came bringing. Kurosawa sensei, kore donnai shite kiru non? So Osaka is saying, so Professor or Teacher Kurosawa, this thing basically, how do you wear it? Oh boy. Oh, and of course, Chio-chan is the one helping. Se nani o chushin ni surun desu. So you must do like centralizing of the sekizui. No. Why can't I get this to focus? Okay. It's still not focusing. I think it's that kanji. Nope, it's not that kanji. All right, you know what? Let's see if we can find this. Why doesn't it effing focus? Okay, so it's due alignment of some sort of with the back. It could be a spinal cord. The back, no, here it is, back seam. This is it, senui. That's it, senui. New to sew. Okay, senui. Senui o chushi ni surun desu. Kyo nani o awasete kudasai ne. And then please join up like both something. Is that? It's not soda, is it? And of course, I can't tell whether it's the. I guess it's that version. The collar. Eddie? So it's either Tomoeri or Kyoeri. Or Kyokin, I don't know. O awasete kudasai. So again, like join up the collars. Or something like that. I guess. Okay. Cole, this way. Question mark. はあ、着付けができるのは榊千代だけ。As for the ones able to wear, only Chiyo and Sakaki. So they were the only two that knew how to wear them properly. Kitsuke. Yeah, or helping getting someone dressed. The only ones able to do that were those two. All right. So not an unusual thing also to have people not know how to wear stuff properly. I mean, I wouldn't know. Anyway, of course. Sensei oyasumi. So good night, teacher. Good night, sensei. Hai, kore de dekiagarimasu. All right, with this, it's done. So all done. Dame da na. That's no good, isn't it? 大人が子供に気づけ教えてもらっちゃ An adult by a kid helping dress, being taught and receiving. So basically, it's no good, isn't it? An adult receiving teaching on wearing from a kid. あんたもできないじゃない? You also not possible, isn't it? Like you also can't do it, right? Sodana. So Tomo is saying, it is that way, you know. Yukari-chan wa tomokaku Nyanmo-chan dekisou nanoni. So Tomokaku is like, of course. Yeah, so it is that way, you know. As for Yukari-chan, like, generally speaking, which I means like that's sort of expected from Yukari-chan. But for Nyamo-chan, which is her nickname, like it seems like it should, even though it seems like it should be possible, it seems like you should be able to do it. Nyamo-chan. She doesn't like Nyamo-chan. Well, Hikari calls her Nyamo, and the Tomo calls her Nyamo-chan. Anyway, まあ確かに人のネクタイを結んであげられる黒沢先生らしくありませんな. Okay, so, well, certainly a person's necktie, tying a person's necktie, being able to do Kurosaki sensei, or Kurosawa sensei, seemingly not able, isn't. Wait, らしくありませんな. 確かに人のネクタイを結んであげられる黒沢先生らしくありませんな. I guess like it doesn't seem like, yeah, okay, certainly it doesn't seem like Teacher Kurosawa who was able to tie a person's necktie. Like, it seems like she should be able to do this then. なんでできるの? Huh? Like, why is that possible? Why can you do that? Okay. Good night, teacher. I wonder why it was called that. Okay. Horo. Bakuro. Oh, disclosure, revelation, like a secret. Mukashi Nyamo ga rabu-rabu datta koro. Okay, so a long time ago, Nyamo, at the time that she was rabu-rabu, meaning like in love, この女、私を実験台にネクタイの練習したですよ. This woman, with like me as an experimental platform, did practicing a necktie. Okay. So a long time ago, this woman practiced doing neckties with me as the test platform. Jikendai. Yeah, as the laboratory test bench. Okay. Oh, so that's all the kids going, huh? Wow. It, いいでしょ? Like that's fine, right? She's embarrassed. まあ、その練習の成果は発揮することなく終わったわけだが。Okay, well, as for the results
Hello there.
of that training, of that practicing, the event of doing haki, like putting it into action, yeah, display manifestation, not existing, and finished. It's no wonder. It's no wonder it finished with like no results of like putting it into action. The efforts of that practicing. 彼女には次なるnoble? Yabo. As for to her, meaning next becoming aspiration designs. Suginaru. I guess the next, as for to her, it's the next aspiration, the next desire. Oh, okay, she's about to say something and then gets interrupted. Oh, kenkada, kenkada. Oh, it's a battle, it's a battle. Okay, so she didn't get to finish. Onna no korashiku. Onna no korashiku. So like a girl. Yukata kiru no nanka monosuge hisashiburi. So wearing yukata or whatever, super incredible long time. So it's been a super incredible long time since I wore yukata. Shogakko irai da. It's since elementary school. じゃあ、それ新しいのですか? Well then, that thing, a new one, is it? So is that a new one? So, that's right, it is that way. 親に浴衣ないかって聞いたら、父親が喜んじゃって買ってくれた. So, two parents, yukata's not existing. When asked, father gladly did the favor of buying. So when I asked my parents, do we not have any yukata? My father gladly bought me one. じゃあ、あれあった、帯引っ張ってくるくるって。Well then, that thing did you do that thing? Obi hipate, like pulling the obi and spinning around, that thing? Yoi de wa nai ka gokko? Isn't it good? Tag? So gokko is like game or tag. Right? Yeah, like a game that you play together or a game of make-believe. And yoi de wa nai ka? Is it not good? Is that like what you call that type of game? Anyway, yaraneyo did not do that. 私これ買った時やったけどな. Huh? Me, this thing bought time did even though. So we did that when I bought mine. どんな家だよ? What kind of house is it? Like, yeah, what kind of house, what kind of family do you have? All right. Good questions. Kuware henshi. Okay. No. Kaware. Kaware henshi. This is cow to like raise an animal. So they're looking at the fish so you can, although that looks like a little turtle. Oh, yeah. Turtle. Kame. Okay. Kaware henshi. I get, this is Osaka. This is Osaka Ben. So this is like, will not raise. And we see a couple stalls in the back. This is yakisoba. Yakisoba. Can't quite make out that one. Anyway, karakoro. Karakoro. That's the sound. They're probably wearing geta, the wooden sandals. Oh, and we can see the yakisoba is 300 yen. Wa kame sukui ya. Wow, it's turtle saving. Oh, no. Suku can also mean to scoop. So it's turtle scooping. But notice both suku means to rescue and to scoop. But that's probably why it's in hiragana. That way you can kind of take both meanings. Kawaii desu ne. They're cute, aren't they? 300 yen dayo. It's 300 yen. Now, presumably that's the same paper ladle, paper spatula thing. So it's not 300 for the turtle. It's 300 to try to get a turtle. Demo reikai ni kangetara kame nanka iran yo na? Okay, what does reikai mean? Okay, it's not reikai. Oh, reisei. Calm composure. However, calmly when think. If you think calmly, a turtle, whatever, it isn't necessary, right? So basically like, I don't really need a turtle, you know? Kawaii na. They're cute, aren't they? Oh no. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, this is Sakusen Hokyo? No. Okay, it's Sukamaeru. This is to catch and like strategy, tactics. Hokaku. So capture, seizure tactics. Hokaku Sakugyo. Sakusen. And here we can see in the background, it's what is this? Shateki? Like shooting target? Yeah. Shateki. Target practice. Ah! It's the Neko Koneko or whatever it's called. Oh, yaru ka, Sakaki? Oh, you're gonna do it, Sakaki? Korose! Uchi korose! Okay, kill. Kill Uchi? Uchi usually refers to... Oh, Uchi, Utsu. Kill. Strike and kill. Yeah, shoot to death. She's saying it with such vigor. It almost seems like she's not talking about the game, which maybe was the intent. Okay. Well, we'll find out, I guess, next time. That is a halfway point for Chapter 8, Part 3. We will finish off Chapter 8, Part 3 next time. That will be the end, finally, of the volume. We'll look at any art in the back and do a preview of Volume 3. What's going to happen? Oh, what's going to happen next time? We did it. Oh man. Okay. Oof. All right. Well, I hate to say it, but it's gonna be until Friday until we can read Jujutsu Kaisen, because all the pages of Jujutsu Kaisen look like this. I mean, like, oh my gosh, blah 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 blah. It just keeps going, and oh my gosh, it's just endless. So, that's gonna take over an hour to read. So we're not gonna have a time to do that until Friday. So apologies to Juju Kai Kai people. Ooh. All right, we're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid Japanese printmaking. And I'm gonna have to raid and run because I've got choir practice. So thanks everyone for hanging out. As always, I hope you have a good rest of your week. We will be streaming tomorrow, but again, we'll go a little bit longer, but I've got music practice again tomorrow. We'll go about another half hour than tonight, but same stuff. We'll continue with the sweater. We'll read Bleach again, probably, and Azumanga. And then Friday, we'll get back to doing everything that we normally do. So hope you all have a good one. Thanks again for hanging out. Always appreciate it. Stay safe, stay well. Have a good one, and I will catch you all next time. Thanks again. Say hi to Dave and everyone for me, please, because I'm going to have to run. Thanks. Bye for now.